So one of our goals for using dimensional analysis is to be able to solve problems that you've never done before. So I'm going to go through a couple examples on this quiz, right? It's not really a quiz, it's just a worksheet that we're doing. I might throw something at you similar to this in the near future that's a quiz. So if you don't do these, that's going to be a problem. You'll have to be accountable for it. But I'll show you how to do a couple and then let you go from there. So on number one, how fast is an object moving in meters per second if it travels 5 kilometers in 100 seconds? So clearly, I need this label meters per second. And all that literally means is I take a meter and I divide it by a second, because that's what that fraction bar means. So I need a meter first. I have kilometers. So I have to start out with my 5 kilometers, change that into meters. I know that there are 100 or 1,000 meters in a kilometer, excuse me. But then I'm just going to continue this a little bit further because I'm going to get an answer that's meters, but then I need to divide by seconds, and I can just do that in the work that I already have shown. I can put 100 seconds down here. Now the kilometers go away. Meters divided by seconds is exactly what my units are saying. Get rid of a couple zeros. 5 times 10 is 50. Pretty sure that's going to be the answer, 50 meters per second. So again, you could do that separately. Get your 5,000 meters divided by the 100 seconds if you want to, but you can just throw the 100 seconds on the bottom. It's okay that there's nothing up here because there doesn't have to be anything up there. We're just trying to make units make sense. Get the unit that you want. So then next one, we're going to go down to, well, we'll do number 2 real quick, right? So on this one, same thing. I need to start recognizing that anytime I have a something per something else, grams per cubic centimeter, I have a fraction bar in there. That means that that thing can also be a conversion factor for me. So if I start with a simple unit, if I start with the 250 grams, then I can use that 2.7 grams per cubic centimeter. All I have to do is divide by 2.7 grams. That gets rid of my grams. The cubic centimeter just goes on top, because that fraction literally tells me that there are 2.7 grams for every 1 cubic centimeter. So there's a 1 up here if I want it to be, and I can flip that fraction if I need to. But in this case, I want grams on the bottom, so I'm going to divide by 2.7. And that's going to give me an answer because I don't have anything else to do. I already have the cubic centimeters on top that I want of like 92.59 cubic centimeters on my calculator. We'll talk about rounding that appropriately later, but for now, that's fine. Right? Whatever you want is okay. Something reasonable in terms of rounding. So now we're going to go down to number 5 here and try that. So on 5, again, I have a gram per meter here, right? Again, that could mean I need to take grams and divide them by meters, or it can mean that 2.0 grams is equal to 1 meter of said stuff, right? So I'm going to use it as a conversion factor in this case because I have this simple unit 25 centimeters and I want to get grams instead as an answer. But again, centimeters, meters, I have to make things match first. So I'll start with 25 centimeters, change it into meters because I just need to. So 1 meter would be equal to 100 centimeters. That's my first conversion. But again, I'm just going to continue with my work. You could get an answer here if you want. That's meters. And then multiply by a conversion factor up here. I'm going to put this in appropriately. I'm going to multiply by 20 because that's how I get rid of my meter label, right? So these meters cancel. Now I have grams as an answer. If I look at this as, oh, that's actually not that kind of 2. And that's not that kind of 0. This is a 0.0, 2.0 grams, excuse me. Couldn't see my decimal up here, so I got confused. But 2 times 25 is 50 divided by 100. That must be a half, right? So my answer is 0.5 grams. That's what I get. So you can do the other ones on the front. I'm going to do another video for an example on the back. Check in on that one.